right, gang. Welcome to another edition of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium's live stream. Yeah, gang, that's right, live stream. And I hope everyone has recovered from the coin seminar weekend. And what a great weekend it was. And by the way, before we forget, congrats to Youper girl Amy Smith. Why, she won the coin seminar finale giveaway. That's right. Congrats to Youper girl Amy Smith, the Eskimo. Anyway, gang, welcome. We'll see who is all here. And, oh, there she is there. Hey, Youper girl, the Eskimo, how are you? Hey, Anna, how are you? Gold Prospecting Tasmania, hi, how are you? Metal Detecting Yorkshire, hi. North Jersey Detector, hello. Cindelicious Mixing It Up, hi, Cindy. And Lincoln Central Coins, hey, Marshall, how are you? Yeomangal, hi. Hey, there's Adriana, hi. Pull my finger. Mike Mullins, how are you? Jersey History Hunters, do it. How are you? Ozzy Darren, how are you? Oz, oh my goodness. Mike Badger, hi. Emmy Hepker. Or backwards, it'd be Rec Pet. Anyway, how are you? Welcome. And see who else? Oh, Ghost Talk with the Reiser. Somebody keeps letting that gal in here. Holy cow. No, of course not. And welcome, one and all, again to another Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium's live stream. And I tell you what, tonight we've got kind of a different show for you. We got a very long history and treasure segment. It is a very historic, that's right, historic ring recovery. And it's not by me, but it's by some other folks, and I thought it was quite poignant, and it's going to be both our history segment and a treasure segment. And again, that's for later on. And AWR, how are you? KY! And I tell you what, gang, so this got kind of a show, and it's not my normal show, because this week is kind of, we had the coin seminar weekend in there. And I didn't really have time to do my notes. I got bits and scraps and pieces and chads of paper, and we had my notes all on it. So we'll make it work. Oh yeah. So anyway, gang, I tell you what. Welcome, one and all. And first, I think we should start off with our little opening intro. Anyway, gang, that's right. Welcome to another edition of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium live stream, coins, history, metal detecting, and of course, toilet paper. That's right, gang, toilet paper. Some folks say we spend entirely too much time on toilet paper, but I'm here to tell you it's better to spend too much time with toilet paper than not enough. And, or even not at all. But anyway, after all, Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper. That's right, it's there for when you need it in a pinch. In the pit, or it might be pinching, or anyway. I tell you what, in that kind of emergency, Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper, it goes wherever you go for when, that's right, wait for it, you have to go. Look for it at your local general mercantile. Tokens and manufacturer coupons are accepted. Anyway, gang, upcoming, are you ready for this? Upcoming! I'm not ready for this. I got like thousands of these little pieces of paper all over the place. Anyway, gang, upcoming tonight, Flash in your pan. He's brave enough to have me as a guest on this show. So basically, you got me for an hour here, and then we're going to creep on over to Flash's channel, and where he's invited me again to go on there. And he just doesn't know what he's getting himself into, does he? Anyway. So yeah, after here, we'll kind of mosey on over there and see what trouble we can get into. But anyway, gang, this is the night. That's right, this is the night when you will OD on Reiser, and we'll just see how much you can take. But anyway, gang, that's 8 o'clock, and kind of end a little bit early here. We'll squeeze in, get something to drink, maybe a potty break, or that kind of thing. Also, too, gang. Again, I have to go to my other notes here. J3B Benefit. Mallyman 24 will be hosting a benefit for J3B. And of course, you folks know one of our community is ailing. So yes, gang, that's right. We are all pulling together and having a benefit for J3B. And if you haven't seen Mike's or MA Lyman 24's video that he's got so far put together for J3B, why do go ahead and cruise on over to Mike's channel, and he has actually got a video up showing what he has so far to auction off on March the 3rd. So do give it a look at. I tell you. And again, like I said, it's one of our own. And then, gang, oh my goodness, also, too, there is a poker benefit. That's right, gang, a poker benefit that a group of the guys are holding. For more information on that, contact Hoosier Hillbilly. And basically what it's going to be, it's going to be like a buy-in, that sort of thing, and have, a good time and actually raise money for J3B as well. So Hoosier Hillbilly, do make sure you get a hold of him if you want part in that. Like I said, it'll be a buy-in, and then it'll be like a little poker tourney or whatnot. Also, again, to raise money again. So anyway, gang, also, too, oh my goodness, I tell you what, stuff is, oh my goodness. Metal Detecting Yorkshire. That guy. That guy. Hey, what's he doing? Is he about to eat that corn? I don't know. Metal Detecting Yorkshire. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, he's got a 500 sub giveaway going on right now. And let me tell you what, the stuff that Metal Detecting Yorkshire is giving away. Oh, you gotta have a look at it. It is, oh, I tell you. But anyway, congrats to Metal Detecting Yorkshire for reaching a new plateau of subscribers. And I tell you what, I like his giveaway. That, and I also too love the video that he has you going back to look at for the clues and etc. Oh my god, I tell you, it's probably one of my favorite videos that he's done. And full of puns, and also too, he's got the big guy in there, the giant Garrett detectors and whatnot. So go ahead, give them both a look at. And again, that's right, you want to be in on that giveaway. All right, time check at 7:07. Okay, we're good. And then, gang, well, what? Not yet. Lou D sent this along. This is the 4th annual spring bunny hunt at Rifle Camp Park, and this is Saturday, the March the 30th. Now, this is in northern New Jersey. So for you metropolitan folks, why, this is right in your neighborhood. Located where? Let's see, Woodland Park, New Jersey. And I tell you what, I actually featured one of these events back in October, and Miss Donna was nice enough to send me along a little brochure on it. But here you go again, folks. Screenshot it. Saturday, March the 30th, the 4th annual spring bunny hunt, and good time, seated hunt. So do check it out. And then, gang, for you coin nerds, it's the National Money Show, the ANA National Money Show, March the 28th through the 30th in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I tell you what, gang, a whole lot, let's see, the Reisers, they will be there, oh yeah, on March the 29th and the 30th. And by the way, the 30th, admission is free. How can you beat that? Admission is free on the 30th, but we'll be there on the 29th and the 30th. And I hear a fellow detectorist and coin junkie from Indiana will also be there too. And I think also too, was it Black Steel said that he was going to be in attendance as well. But anyway, please be sure to stop the guy with the skull on his shirt. He'll be glad to meet you, and who knows, he may even have an extra pack or two of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper to share. Unused. But anyway, gang, that's the ANA National Money Show, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, March the 28th through the 30th. And again, Saturday is free. I tell you, Jack Benny would be proud. All right, gang. Well, that's that, and we're trying and catch up with with chat. I saw somebody just put in there unused bonus. Hey, Willie, how are you? Cheapskate coins, how are you? How are you? And so I've never detected for coins. Would my Mind Lab SDC 2300 be suitable? Anything that beeps would be suitable. Field guy, how are you? And I tell you, David Carlisle, hi. And anyway, gang, let's catch up with chat a little bit. Oh my god. Hey, Riv, how are you? And oh, there's the poker tourney, I tell you. And treasure hunting SWPA. Hi. Oh, I hope to be there. Oh, great. I tell you. Detector S. Hi. And Newport girl Amy Smith, total coin nerd. That's right. You've got your degree now, winning the coin seminar weekend finale. Congrats. And it's funny. Somebody asked me, how come I call you the Eskimo? Well, I had to make up something than what it originally was. I nicknamed Amy Smith the Eskimo because of the climate of which she lives in, but I changed it now. It's because she's in the mafia. They call her the Eskimo. She puts people on ice. But anyway. Oh, I see Dog is my co-prior. Hi. And anyway, gang, I tell you, a lot of great stuff going on, giveaways and shows, and it is just so tough to keep up with everybody. And but anyway, gang. March in Jersey should be at least 28 degrees. You never know. It could be 81 day and then -5 the next. Al Capone is my spirit animal. Oh, goodness. Well, anyway, gang, well, we need to give you a little bit of a heads up. Now, our treasure story / history piece has two pieces, actually. Of course, we have the our normal article that we go through, but also, too, we actually have a media segment for this piece. You know, I usually lately we've been making a pattern to do not only our historical segment and then have a media piece following it. We couldn't do it with our coin seminar weekend piece, unfortunately, but this one we got. Oh yeah. However, you folks who are listening with earbuds, this is your fair warning. When it comes time for the media piece, you may want to take one out or just have it away from the ear a little bit because it does get rather noisy. But anyway, I tell you, great stuff. How's the time, timekeeper? 7:13? Is that what you got?
Yeah.
All right, we got time. So yeah, gang, that's right. Because we have a date. We have a date with Flash at 8 o'clock, which we promise not to be late for. Hookers and booze where? Oh my goodness. And Lincoln says his earbuds are out. Okay, all right. Let's see. That was your fair warning. And you know what? Back when I did the Titanic piece and the Titanic whistles, yeah, we probably should have gave a warning for that one. That had to have been some serious ear damage. Miracle Ear at Walmart made some serious money from us. I think we should get a kickback. But anyway, you guys haven't seen it. That was a piece that did for not the last coin seminar weekend, but the time before that, I think. Or it might have been the time before that. I think it was the first coin seminar weekend. But anyway, gang, let's throw some stuff up here for you to look at. You ready? Like that. Well, that. And wait for it. That. Oh, yeah. All right, gang. Well, here we go. Well, this is an article. It is entitled Tuskegee Airman's Daughter Gets a Golden Ring Found at His Wartime Crash Site. And I tell you what, I was first intrigued by this a couple weeks ago. I first kind of gave it a first glance over, and I thought this was a ring return of all ring returns. And I thought, wow, this the history behind it, and then to have a sentimental piece like this ring being returned to a family member, I don't know. I tell you what, it kind of, if you look beyond the article, it kind of chokes you up. And the daughter, in her own words, got to me. But we'll get up on that a little bit into the article. Anyway, here we go. Her vision is poor, and the opaque band made it impossible for her to see the inscription on the inner surface of the ring, PD, a heart with an arrow through it, and LED 53143. PD was her mother, Phyllis Dixon. LED was her father, the World War II Tuskegee fighter pilot Captain Lawrence E. Dixon. May 31st, 1943 was his 23rd birthday. Recently, Andrews, 76 years old, sat in her living room here and struggled to make out the artifact that had just become a piece of her history, and that of the United States. Recently, the Defense Department announced that it had accounted for Dixon among more than 24 black aviators known as Tuskegee Airmen who were still missing from World War II. Captain Lawrence E. Dixon, who joined the U.S. Army Air Forces from New York, was a Tuskegee Airman and a member of the 100th Fighter Squadron, 332nd Fighter Group. Defense POW/MIA accounting agency. Dixon, who had trained at the Tuskegee Army Flying School, was 24 when he crashed in mountainous southern Austria on December the 23rd, 1944, while on an escort mission. 73 years later, his ring was found in the dirt by a University of New Orleans graduate student, Titus Furman, during a dig last summer at the crash site near Hohenthorn. Charred remains and other small personal items were also found, along with parts of the airplane. Michael Mee, the identifications chief for the Army's past conflict reparations branch, presented Andrews with the ring and a formal report on how her father was accounted for. The 14-karat Art Deco ring was a prize, the physical link to a man Andrews barely knew, and to a different life that might have been had he come home. There had been talk for months that a ring had been found during the dig. Now, here it was, encased in bubble wrap inside a larger plastic bag that Mee pulled from his black briefcase. "This is the ring," he said. "Wow, guys," she said quietly. He further said, "Want me to take it out for you?" Mee asked, referring to the plastic bag. "No," she said. She said later she didn't want to remove it because she wasn't ready. The excavation had also found the ring's aqua-colored stone, which had broken loose and was in a separate bag. Andrews said her mother had loved the color aqua, and she guessed that her mother had bought the ring for her father's birthday. Mee also turned over a small remnant of a harmonica that was found at the crash site and a small cross. Captain Dixon had loved music. He had taught himself to play the guitar and had taken an electric guitar with him when he went overseas. It was never returned to his family after his death, according to his records. Mee, who was accompanied by Army Major Philip Richardson, explained how the scientific identification was made. DNA had been extracted at the crash site and matched with DNA from Andrews, a nephew, and a distant cousin the Army had found but whom Andrews had never heard of. Captain Dixon of the 100th Fighter Squadron was among the more than 900 black pilots who were trained at the segregated Tuskegee Army Airfield in Alabama during the war. They were African-American men from all over the country who fought racism and oppression at home and enemy pilots and anti-aircraft gunners overseas. More than 400 served in combat, flying patrol and strafing missions, and escorting bombers from bases in North Africa and Italy. The tail sections of their fighter planes were painted a distinctive red. The dig was conducted by the Defense POW/MIA Accounting Agency, the University of New Orleans, and the University of Austria at Innsbruck, with help also from the National World War II Museum in New Orleans. There are 26 Tuskegee Airmen still missing from the war. Lawrence Dixon had married Phyllis Constance Maillard in November of 1941. She remarried and died December 28, 2017, in Nevada at age 96. The couple lived in New York City. Marla was born July the 14th, 1942, in Harlem's Old Sydenham Hospital. 2 days before Christmas 1944, Dixon took off from his base in Italy in a P-51D Mustang, nicknamed Pagan, headed for Nazi-occupied Prague. That's right, gang. In a fighter plane, in a Mustang, P-51 Mustang fighter plane. Don't forget that. That'll be important later on. Write it down. Anyway, he was on his 68th mission and had already been awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross for meritorious service. He was leading a 3 Mustang escort of a fast but unarmed photo reconnaissance plane, according to the account of Wingman 2nd Lieutenant Robert L. Martin many years later. Martin had died July the 26th at the age of 99 at his home in Olympia Fields, Illinois. The 4 planes headed over the mountains for Prague. About an hour into the trip, Dixon radioed that he was having engine trouble and began losing speed. His wingman stayed with him as he dropped back. The twin-engine reconnaissance plane sped on and as soon was out of sight. Dixon decided to turn for home in his crippled plane, and his buddies stuck with him. He looked for a spot to land or bail out. Martin saw him jettison the canopy of his cockpit before bailing out, but then he lost sight of the airplane. The 2 wingmen circled looking for a parachute, a column of smoke, or burning wreckage. There was nothing but an empty, snow-covered valley. After the war, the Army searched for Dixon in northern Italy, where Martin thought he went down. Other crashed planes and remains were found, but not his. In 1949, the Army recommended that his remains be declared non-recoverable. Last August, Andrews got a phone call at her home from the Past Conflict Reparations Branch saying experts armed with new data on the crash location were investigating her father's case anew. Recently, Nee said the captain's remains would be placed in a coffin and wrapped in a traditional Army blanket. Andrew said she would like her father to be buried in Arlington National Cemetery. And yeah, gang, there was actually a long piece about the Tuskegee Airman whose ring was recovered, and also the ring given to his daughter. How about that for a ring recovery? Can you really imagine? I tell you, it's one thing, I tell you. Anyway, gang, it is just one thing, I tell you, for us folks who do the metal detecting, like to go out and find stuff, and who we have, hopes of when we do find a ring, actually have hopes of returning it to its owner, and that kind of thing. But oh my goodness, to have it come back from Austria, I tell you, I don't know, I find it truly amazing. And furthermore, the emotions that Mrs. Andrews had to have been having, and even in the article where she stated that, she could open it or etc., but, she just wasn't ready. I'm sure she would really want some alone time and kind of ease into it, because after all, that is just you're bringing back so much memory, so much. Oh my goodness! And then you're just peeling away the lifetime of history to get back to a different time and era. But anyway, gang, let's get rid of these for a second. And oh, there you are. I was hiding. And oh, that one. Anyway, gang, as promised and as not to disappoint, we do have some footage. That's right, we have some footage. And I was kind of curious as far as what the P-51 Mustang actually looked like. Now, I am familiar with the Thunderbolts because actually we had a testing field quite local to us, where they would test the Thunderbolts, and they were a fighter plane. And basically, we have different areas where they would test out the strafing, and you can actually find the trails of the shells where they were strafing, and you can actually follow the patterns along from the shells. 50 caliber, I think they were. But anyway, gang, here, have a look at this.
Ceaseless training plus battle experience has taught them to recognize the enemy almost by instinct. Where they are, how they act. First hostile aircraft is spotted.
Blue leader here. Watch it, fellows. 109 to 10 o'clock.
The enemy fighters are massing for an attack on the bombers, while our pilots watch every move of their very tactics.
Yellow leader to blue flight. Looks like they're trying to lead us away from the bombers. Green leader here. You're right. Here comes another. 9 o'clock. Blue leader here. Blue flight drop tanks. Yellow and green flight stand for cover.
The Mustangs drop wing tanks and plunge into the fight. The head-on dive through the fortress's formation is a favorite. So fast sometimes, and so many, our fighters cannot head all of them off. The Huns make a sneak attack at our bombers from behind. Some of them get in close as this captured enemy gun camera film shows, and hammer our bombers with their 20 millimeters. It's punishing, but they shall pay. The Mustangs are in the thick of it, and the battle ranges all over the sky as other formations join in. The Jerrys attack in waves and sometimes inflict great damage before they're driven off. B-17 catches fire and goes down in flames. The German pilots are determined. So are ours. To the death. Still going ahead. And still they come. We lose another, but they cannot stop us. Our fighters, often heavily outnumbered, engage the enemy all over the sky. And this battle is only one of many. Day after day, month after month, Mustang, Thunderbolt, Lightning, against the ME-109s and the FW-190s. Our fighters attacked, attacked. 2 into 10, 6 into 50. They broke up the enemy's mass assaults. Then his shattered flights were pounced upon and destroyed individually. Our victory column soared at the rate of 4 to 1. Great and gallant days they were. Many new aces, many empty places. Victory, victory, death, victory, victory.
Well, anyway, gang, there you have it. P-51s, and I tell you what, we're trying to catch up with chat rather. Newport Digger, hey, hello, hey, you got a neat new little icon there. Oh, yeah, that's neat. Hey, how are you? And hey, there's Drum Detect. Hi. Oh, see, you missed Drum. You missed the warning. And metal detecting Yorkshire. I'm deaf now, but you should be at work, so you should have help ready at your disposal. And you haven't gone, cool, Charlie. My ears are ringing though. And it's okay. It'll go away in a day or so. And, yeah, that's right. Willie says Packard engines in the P-51. I thought they were the Rolls Royces. Were they the Packards? And hey, Lou, how are you? And I tell you, I'm trying to remember. What did the Thunderbolts have the Rolls Royces? Now I'm confused. But I tell you what, I can't imagine trying to fight a battle in one of those fighter planes. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's one thing that you see the fighter jets, but these planes, oh my goodness. Mike Badger, my uncle was a gunner in the bottom bubble of a flying fortress. Can't imagine that either. Oh my goodness, imagine the view. You could see him coming. Oh my goodness. And I tell you, great stuff. Body slam your neighbor over the lifeboat. Okay. And Willie says, call it a Merlin engine. See, I didn't know that. I thought they had the Rolls Royces in there. Drum Detect says, oh, I'm used to loud stuff. Yeah, me too. I have a grandkid. No, I'm kidding. And anyway. Oh, there's John. Hey, John, how are you? But anyway, gang, we have, as usual, a giveaway for this evening. And this evening we have we have a Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium First Aid Kit. That's right, in case you get bitten by a badger, not Mike Badger, but in case you get bitten by the animal badger, why, you can be prepared. You can have a Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium First Aid Kit. That's right. And of course, also too, not quite first aid, but you know what? Yes, that's right. A packet of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper. That's right. Hey, either way, they could be handy in an emergency. That's right. They can be handy in an emergency. So, first aid kit, toilet paper, emergency. See, we're there for you. We're prepared. And I ran out of space. And anyway, gang, we are going to go ahead and cruise on over to Rosie and our little snazzy dazzy Peckerbot and have her select tonight's giveaway. And there we go. And lurkers, wake up, lurkers! You gotta have something into the chat so that Rosie knows you are around. That's how she kind of determines who to give stuff away to, by who's in chat or etc. So lurkers, get something into the chat. This is your warning. Rosie. Oh, I tell you. And wow, fast show. Oh, hey, Adrian. Yep, we'll be over on Flash in Your Pan over at 8 o'clock. So we kind of want to be off. We want to be coffeeed up. We want to do the necessary and then be ready for Flash. Oh, yeah. And I tell you. Or you forget the Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper and use poison ivy. That's fine. Then we can have Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium calamine lotion. Yes. And we've actually thought about a couple other different products for, And they're just getting weirder and weirder. But I reckon you are coffeeed up enough, Charlie. I tell you what, gold prospecting task meeting. Let me tell you what, I am so envious of you right now because I do believe you guys are in summer right now. And oh man, how I wish for summer right now here. But
Judy says your birthday kit needs sugar medicine.
oh my goodness. Yeah, I tell you, that's a great idea. I think you should have a Reiser Treasure Emporium shaving kit. Okay. Oh, Reiser nose tissue. There you go. Oh, great idea. All right, gang. Well, as we normally do this, we normally do the countdown from 5, and then we go ahead and select tonight's giveaway winner. So if you guys are ready, here we go. Oh, 27 here in Connecticut. That's no. We're all getting snow tomorrow. Amy, I mean, did you have to say that? I mean, we kind of could guess it. I mean, you live in the Yukon, for goodness sake. Anyway, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang. Hey, there you go. Congratulations, congratulations, American Woodland Relics. You just won tonight's giveaway. And I tell you what, congrats to AWR. And there you have it. And I tell you, oh, I think he fainted. Oh, there he goes. Nope, there he is. Oh, gosh. Let me pop back over here. Bye-bye, we're back. All right. Hey, Matt, how are you? Oh, there's batting too. Oh, hi. And again, don't forget, 8 o'clock over at Flash in Your Pans, we'll be continuing the mayhem. That's right, continuing the mayhem. And what was the prize? It was a first aid kit, portable first aid kit, and of course, you know it, a packet of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper. That's right. No, I didn't faint. You know what? He probably turned to his wife and went, "Oh my goodness, I just got more toilet paper from Reiser." And he probably rolled his eyes, and I don't know. Anyway, gang, I tell you what, do not forget. We've got Liz on Thursday at 7:30 with Liz Off the Cuff. You don't want to miss it. 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And on Saturday, you got Mantic Coins at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then, gang, on Sunday, you got Liz again. Liz with Coffee with Liz at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we should not forget Ken Peavy with the Big Show. That's right, the biggest coin giveaway on the YouTube. That's right. The Big Show, 9:30. Ken Peavy's The Big Show, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Always a great time, I tell you. And I tell you, it was like a giveaway palooza this past weekend with the Coin Seminar weekend, and we had The Big Show, and I tell you, I'm trying to remember who won The Big Show. If somebody could remember who won The Big Show, do throw it in there. I mean, I remember Amy throwing it on winning on Monday. Who was it that won on Sunday?
Was it Rich H?
Rich H. Wow, you're good. Look, Ken, she pays attention. But yeah, gang, congrats to Rich H, who won The Big Show. Hi? And I tell you, yep, congrats to Rich H. I tell you, that was a fine looking pack at that. And I tell you. But anyway, gang, I tell you, a lot of stuff going on. Next week, hopefully this upcoming weekend we'll be able to get out, actually do some metal detecting. Did not get out this past weekend. If you can't hear it, I'm a little hoarse. I didn't want to go out in the cold with whatever this thing was going on. But next weekend, oh my goodness, rain, shine, snow, or time of night, we are getting out metal detecting. And so we'll be hopefully having something to show and share next weekend. Also, too, real quick, a long time ago, somebody from YouTube land sent this. And I think we actually made the determination that we are actually going to call them on live on next live stream, next Tuesday. And we're going to actually try to have a conversation with these folks. Now, I know it's a business, and I'm kind of struggling with myself actually whether or not to call them ahead of time and give them a heads up. Like, hey, we're going to be calling. We're not ordering anything, but we want to talk to you for a little bit, for 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so. I mean, how busy could they be, at 7:30 at night? But anyway, we're going to give it a shot. And so, yeah, we're going to try and call Reiser's Pizza in Terre Haute, Indiana. And see if they actually will talk with us. And again, like I said, I don't know. What do you folks think? Should I give them a heads up that we're calling, or should we just make it a surprise? I think the trick is if we make it a surprise and just call them, I'm scared that they're just going to hang up. Like you guys are crazy. But they're associated with a bar, so wouldn't it be funny if we can get the people from the bar to tune into the channel as we talk to them? But I don't know. It's just an idea. Order. Yeah, I tell you. But Anna says heads up. Yeah, I'm thinking we should give them a heads up. Cause I'm kind of getting the feeling if I just started yammering on, that they would hang up. Like, who is this guy?
Future says, well, sounds like I may have to stop by. Just let them know you're going to call.
Look, this weirdo from New Jersey, his name is Reiser. He's going to be calling. I don't know. See, it can go either way. It sounds crazy if you try to explain it, but it sounds just as crazy if you just go with it, But I don't know. I tell you, Hoosier should be at the bar when he calls. Hoosier can run bar tab. That guy Reiser from New Jersey, he's got the bar tab. You could get some strange teenager. Well, that works too. We'll talk to anybody. But I tell you, it should be a good time. We'll try not to make it the whole show. We'll try to make it like 15, 20 minutes, unless it's going somewhere, But Flash in your pan. The link for Hangouts is on your Facebook Messenger when you are ready. All right, Flash, we're probably going to close this up here in about 5 minutes. And I tell you. Hey, Effie, yeah, we did a whole segment about that in the beginning. And Ken Peavy, if you have not yet voted for the Viewer's Choice Award, send an email to coinseminarweekend@gmail.com with your channel selection in the subject line. I sent mine. And let's see. Don't tempt me. I get good cell service. And oh, good. 21 votes cast so far. All right. Hoosier, run up a tab and charge it to Charlie. Oh my god, can you imagine? And I tell you. See, I already got their menu. Now I need like a wooden nickel. Do people still have wooden nickels at bars anymore? And we're actually going to try and go over this menu with somebody there. And I got pictures already from they have a internet page. And I got pictures of some of the stuff that they have, and made myself all kinds of hungry. And there's one thing on here that I am I'm really interested in. It's called the ham and cheese Haution, Hautin, and Haution. It's an old-fashioned country ham, cheddar, mozzarella, provolone type of sub thing. And I tell you what, we'll go over more than that. Hopefully we'll get somebody on the horn next Tuesday. And I tell you what, they're pizzas too, by the way. If you're ever in the Terre Haute in India, I tell you, do stop by. And that they have a meat lover's pizza. The large one there, the 16-inch, is only $26. I tell you. But anyway, guys, that's next week. And again, hopefully, like I said, we'll get out this weekend out metal detecting. And who knows, maybe we'll even stop by the semi-local coin shop. So there's going to be stuff to take a look at this upcoming Tuesday. And people to make fun of. Anyway, gang, all right. Well, we are going to jump off of here and get ourselves prepped and ready to hop on over to Flash in Your Pans. And hopefully we will see you guys over there. And we'll see Ed and the gang and see what happens. I have to read Hoosier's last message. I will text you with what kind of pizza I like and what I'm wearing when you call it. Tell him to give it to the guy with the beam and coke and big flip visor and flipping an Ike dollar, at the counter. Oh, goodness. I tell you. Anyway, gang. All right. Well, we'll see you all over to Flashes, and we'll catch you later. All right. Well, it's time for the exiting bit. We'll see if it actually works on cue tonight. You ready? Here we go. We'll give it a whirl.